50 random facts. Ready? Go! I have been drinking coffee since 6th grade every morning. Don't have my morning cup of coffee, then I have this just terrible headache. I've never been to a tanning salon and I don't ever plan to go. 3 years ago, I broke my nose and it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. Me and my friend were laughing really hard. Smacked heads and my nose just crushed. It was so painful, but I didn't think my nose was broken. And yeah, basically at the doctor they told me that I have to get surgery and they just like scheduled it for later that week. And I just like missed a couple days of school, went back, and nobody even noticed. I still have to get another surgery on my nose. I have a deviated septum, they found out. So basically, I think it's this side of my nose is like crushed and I can't even breathe out of it. So that's inconvenient. Out of elementary school, middle school, and high school was definitely my favorite. I did gymnastics for 10 years. And then I did diving. I still do diving. I have a twin. You guys know that for the most part. I don't know, maybe like a few people don't. But we don't even know if we're identical or fraternal, and to be honest, I don't really even care that much. I'm not a perfectionist at barely anything unless I really care about it. I hate country music. I really want to go skydiving and like cliff diving and even bungee jumping I would do. I've only been to America where I live and Canada, but I've never been outside of that. I've never gotten an A in a math class, like a high school math class. My natural hair color is like a light brown. Like this is my hair with highlights, but when I was younger, my hair was like really blonde. I love having dreams. I don't really have them that often, like once a week maybe, sometimes more, but I've had like 3 lucid dreams before. I love salted caramel anything, like salted caramel mochas or salted caramel chocolate. Just, I'm graduating in like 2 months and all the time people are like, I can't believe we're graduating. I'm like the only person who's like, oh, I can believe it. When I was, I think 13, Monica dared me to do a front layout as fast and like just whippy as I could on our trampoline, and I ended up with my face in the springs and I chipped my tooth. First concert I ever went to was Owl City. This one time last year I was getting into this really tight parking space in a parking garage, and it was so tight I had to back up to make sure I wasn't gonna hit the other car until I heard shh, my car mirror shattered. I seriously hit the car mirror and shattered. I was going to a Mariners game and it was really hard to enjoy the game when you know you're gonna have bad luck for the next 7 years. God. Sophomore, literally 4 inches of my hair fell out because the chlorine of the pool was so damaging to my hair. Desperate Housewives is one of my favorite shows ever. I still have 1 more quarter of school, but my GPA right now is a 3.65 and I'm trying to get it to a 3.7. I used to have an underbite and I thought I was gonna have to get jaw surgery, but my orthodontist is like amazing and figured out a way around it. I would rather starve than eat at McDonald's. My feet are really wide and flat. I can't fall asleep wearing socks. I'm like 30-ish% Norwegian. 3 times I've attempted to do track and every time I quit because I hate being outside if it's raining or cloudy or anything like that. I've had strep throat 7 times in 1 year, but it's this weird kind of strep throat that isn't contagious, so I still have to go to school. I have perfect vision in this eye, but in this eye, they say it's like 50 out of 20 or whatever. It's not that it's blurry, and if anyone knows what this is, please tell me. Dark. Everything is darker, and it's almost like when a TV gets messed up and you see those weird little, like, you know, black and white. It's like that happens. I love movies. I just love watching them. Like my dream to be a filmmaker. For the first hour that a video is up, I read like all the comments. So if you've ever commented within the first hour, then I've definitely read your comments. I needed to be absolutely silent to be able to sleep or study. That includes the sound of freaking rain. Hear it right now. I love Draw My Life videos, but I'm not gonna do one for at least like another year, or like if something really dramatic happens in my life. Like I at least want to have moved first because otherwise, like, that's really not that interesting of me just like going to school. So, that viral video of the Australian girl who can like dance with her eyebrows, I can do it too. I can do the wave with them, I can like just go like that, or like, I don't know, they're just very, I have a lot of strength, muscle, eyebrow muscle, I guess. The sound of people eating when it's really gross, that is my biggest pet peeve ever. I have very specific goals, like long-term and short-term, and I think about them literally every day. I'm terrible at math, and I just kind of laugh at how bad I am at it. My favorite fast food restaurant is Chipotle. I drop my iPhone a lot, and the case doesn't protect it at all, but I've never shattered it. So I think that's quite an accomplishment. I haven't had milk in probably 10 years. I hate it. Like, you can pay me $100 to drink it. I wouldn't do it. Like, a glass of it, no way, I wouldn't. When I first heard of the movie The Notebook, I assumed it was a horror movie. I thought that, you know in Harry Potter, how there's that journal and they write in it and it's like really creepy, and then the journal like is, I don't remember what happens really. It was something like that, like a creepy notebook. I hadn't seen a trailer or anything, okay? Of all the years I did gymnastics, I never had a serious injury. Like, I feel like I was the only person that dodged that bullet. Never sprained anything or broke a bone other than my nose, which I did at gymnastics practice, but it only had me out for like a week and I was good. I always start things and then I don't want to finish them. I don't know why, I just don't like finishing things, and I have to like force myself to do it, but I don't like to. I don't really have a favorite color right now. I just love them all. When I first made my YouTube channel, I wanted to go by the name Lena. I just thought it was like weird to have my name on the internet. I don't know, but I'm really glad that I didn't do that. I have the world's ugliest feet. I'm not going to show you them, but just take my word for it, they are hideous. My middle name is spelled O-L-I-N-E, and you guys can guess how to pronounce that. I actually prefer to make videos that are fun or funny to beauty videos, like when I made that shit beauty guru say video, stuff like that. I just like making them better, and I kind of want to do more of that. I've actually vlogged consistently, like follow me around vlogs, the last 12 days, so you should go watch them. So those are my 50 random facts. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like my channel, and yeah, click here to watch my vlog channel.